Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, February the 18th. It is time for another vlog. Yes, because you see me here. So I'm here. So that means it's time for another vlog. All right, today I am leaving Lincoln City, Oregon, and I'm headed over to Salem to pick up an item. And then I got to go down to Sweet Home, Oregon to pick up another one. That's going to go down to Upland. And then I'm going to head home. Pretty simple run today. Well, it'll be 2 days, but should be pretty simple. But we'll see when I get loading up how it goes. And yay, I finally got my trailer after 3 months. Oh my god, the rust and the salt air up here has just been incredible. But that's enough of that. All right, let's get hauling. In a weigh station because the last time I had all that weight I didn't have any information. So what I'm gonna do right now, I wasn't able to do empty, so I'm pulling on now. So my truck is 6550 and I do have a little bit of tongue weight from my trailer, so I'll go back through the other video and see what the difference was of all that weight that I was carrying in the back of the truck. But I'm at 6550. I think it was like 500 pounds worth of weight. So I'm gonna pull ahead, and my rear trailer should only be about 1,800 pounds. Yep, 1,850 pounds. So we'll see if I can get what the load is going to be weight-wise when I come back. So I know that the trailer weighs 1850. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get the weight of this shipment down to Upland and Las Vegas, and that way I'll kind of get an idea there, because I'm going to be monitoring gas mileage again and stuff like that. I'm just trying to give you guys a realistic idea of how the weight impacts the gas mileage on this Hemi. I've been pretty pleased with it, so much so that I've been really trying to watch the reviews on the new diesel pickups. From the numbers I'm seeing in the half-ton segment, I'm not 100% sure that there's going to be that much benefit to having a diesel versus the gas once you put in the differences of the maintenance cost of a diesel versus a gas. You know, oil changes are much cheaper on a gas. Gas is cheaper than diesel. The parts to when you got to replace them on a diesel, all that kind of good stuff. So we'll see. Okay, so we finally are loaded up here in Sweet Home. I'm not sure if you can see, but there was that AC unit I had to pick up and some chairs for the guy. And we got a few parts in here for the Camaro. But this is the Camaro we're picking up. It was on a rotisserie, and it was actually sitting way higher. And when we actually lowered it down so that it was flush, got a little lower center of gravity. But yeah, that's going to be the fun trip to Upland. Okay, so finally got all that loaded up. That only took like an hour and a half to get that loaded and all strapped down. Everything is all loose. These things are always a bit of a pain, but oh well, it is what it is, and we get it done and make some money in the process. I'm off to my next destination, which is Upland, California, and I won't be there till morning, and I won't even be there at the time of morning it says it's going to be. I'll be delivering in the afternoon. So that's all I care about, because then I can get home in the evening, and that's all I care about. So perfect. Let's roll. Let's get to hauling. Let's get this done. Okay, so I'm just past Roseburg right now. We've got the scales are closed ahead, which is what I figured. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to roll in and just check my weights again. I'm just curious to see how much weight I picked up from when I left. And yeah, we'll have a look at that, and we'll see. We're rolling up to the scale now. So everything looks good. I've been checking my load. Load is fine. So we'll go ahead here and see what the weight is. Remember, my truck was what, 6550? So according to the scale, so now I am 7450. So 900 pounds more there, and we had 1800 on the trailer. And so now the weight on the trailer is 3550. So 3550 minus 1800, well, we were 1850 on that trailer. So that car back there is only 1700 pounds on the trailer. So, you know, I've picked up 900 pounds. I've got 900 pounds in the truck with the added tongue weight too, because you have the tongue weight which adds on to the weight of the truck from the trailer. So it's, you know, it's not a perfect size. 7450 on the truck minus 6550 plus 1700 car. So the total weight for what I'm transporting right now is 2,600 pounds is what I've added to the vehicle. So I have 2,600 pounds worth of weight between what's in the back and what's on the trailer. So there, I was able to do the math. Awesome! Okay, just gonna get back to hauling. It's a pretty clear day and it's nice. And once again, I'm gonna be going through Mount Ashland in the dark, which I freaking hate, but it is what it is. How's it going?
Any fruit today?
Nope. Have a good one. Nope. No fruit. No fruit. Not importing any fruit into California. They have enough. Ah. Hey, good morning. It is Wednesday, February the 19th, and as you can see, I'm just pulling into a Flying J, and no, it is not the one in Tehachapi. It's actually Lebec, California. I'm up through the grapevine, which I don't know why they call that. I never see any grapevines anywhere. I'm working my way into Upland this morning to make this delivery, so I'm going to stop and get some fuel and a coffee, and then I'll get back underway. Should be down in Upland in a couple hours. Okay, so there we have it. The 67 Camaro is delivered. We did get it off the back of the trailer easier. I wish I recorded it because all I did was tilt the bed up and we had that on the ground, the back end on the ground, and I just pulled the trailer out from underneath it. So as far as unloading goes, it was pretty simple to get done. I like that pink Cadillac, by the way. All right, so that's going to wrap up that delivery. Now it's time to get home to Vegas. If all goes well, I should make it by about 5 o'clock, which is awesome. And then tomorrow I'll go deliver the other couple things, and that'll wrap up the vlog. But for now, let's hit the road. Let's get hauling. We're back out on the 10. The one thing I did want to mention that I forgot to mention was that the trip computer showed an average miles per gallon of 14.9 for that trip. So and I reset it when I picked up the car in Sweet Home. So that was going up and down the Oregon mountains, the California mountains, and then through some traffic in Southern California. It wasn't as bad as it normally is down here, so I was extremely grateful for that one. And it looks like it might not be bad going back. So I haven't reset the trip computer. I'm going to leave it as it is and see what my actual overall mileage was from Sweet Home, Oregon to home in Vegas. So I've got about 800 pounds of weight in the bed because I did unload some of the stuff for that car that I had put in the back of my truck when I scaled there in Oregon. So there was about 100 pounds of that, and I took that out. So I'm running with about 800 pounds of weight in the bed. I've still got the 1,850 pound trailer on the back, and we'll see what the gas mileage is going home to Vegas. I'm thinking it's going to drop. I don't know how much it's going to drop, but I know it's going to drop because it's all up hills, and with the little bit of weight that's on there, I will be having the cruise set at a very steady speed. That's all I'm going to say. And I won't be slowing down going up the hills because there's really no weight. No matter what gear I'm in, because I don't read it, but I just go by the feel of the truck. So no matter what hill I go up, once the RPMs are over 3,500 trying to push up the hill, I actually back my speed down so that I can get the RPMs back down around 3,100. No matter what the speed is, that could be 45 sometimes depending on the weight I've got, but 9 times out of 10 it's usually like 55 going up the hills because the Hemi will pull it no problem based on the gearing. But I don't like to do more than about 3,100 in the RPM range going uphill. So where I was going with all of that is that going home I'll be doing the 60 something. I know 55 is the trailer speed limit, but everybody can do like 5 over and not get in trouble. So it'll be in the 60 something range is all I'm going to say. And I won't be slowing down to go up the hills. So I'm anticipating it's going to burn some more gas. That's for sure. So we'll see. Anyhow, once I clip this all together, hopefully this all makes fucking sense because I kind of like to ramble a lot. So we'll see when we're getting home. I'll try to capture some more footage on the way home, and I will be making one more stop. I really don't need to. I have enough fuel to make it all the way home, but I will make one more stop for fuel in Barstow. There's a Flying J there. I'll pull in there. I'll be ready for a little snack or something like that. So, but other than that, let's back on the road. Let's get to hauling. Okay, I'm at the Flying J. Time to get some fuel and fuel for me and continue on home. Good morning. It is February the 20th. I am home. I have slept. I'm going out to take care of a couple errands today, but I still got to finish one part of the job today. So I'm going to go take care of that and finish it up. And then I'm done. I'm off for like a week, maybe more. So I say now until the next phone call comes. All right, let's get hauling. Let's get this vlog finished. So one thing I forgot to mention on the drive home last night that I said I was going to do, and that was I was going to talk about my gas mileage on the ride home. I thought that it was not going to be that good because I still had some weight in the back of the truck and I had the trailer behind me, and I knew I was going to be pushing it up the hills, meaning I was going to maintain my set speed limit based, like I was just going to set the cruise and go. I was just going to leave it and let it downshift and do what it wanted, and not be concerned about RPMs up the hill and stuff like that. But it turns out that even with that little bit of weight that was on the back there, I still bumped up to 15.5 miles per gallon on the trip home. Now we know that the readings are a little off sometimes, the trip computer, although I did document that it's only off like by what, 0.3. So I'm just going to call it 15. So 15 on the way home with a trailer, going, keeping with the flow of traffic is how I was going to put it. And if you know how the 15 is coming out of Vegas, or coming out of LA to Vegas, you know that flow of traffic can be pretty darn good. But nothing too crazy though. I mean, there was a lot of police activity, a lot of radar. So, and now we've got something going on. Oh crap. Now we have the cops doing lane control. So my drive just got longer. Wow, they're doing a break. I guess they're doing a traffic break. Yep. That's what it looks like. They're doing a traffic break. So just when you think that you're going to be like flying along no problem, and this is the stuff you deal with on the road. I've had to deal with this in California as well, so just not really sure what's going on here. And they are actually out of the car talking to people. You can see the trooper there. This is going to be like a 15-minute stop. Well, okay. Might as well just put it in park and get out. Okay, so I just went out and spoke to the trooper, and I'm shutting the truck off because we're actually going to be stuck here on the freeway for about 15-20 minutes. Why? Apparently his motorcade is what's causing all this delay. So I've got to sit here on the freeway for 15 or 20 minutes while he works his way over to his hotel. Right there you can see it. There's the Trump Tower. That's where the president's going. So we've got the whole freeway stopped because of that. Okay, so that delivery has been taken care of here in town after the fiasco of having to sit on the freeway. So that delivery is done. That was $250, which was, I don't consider that there was any cost involved in that because I was coming home anyhow, and I would pass right by his house to pick up the other car, which is the job that was down to Upland. So to me, that was free money. That was just like free money, totally. But that wraps up this. I'm off now to got to go up to the tribe and get some smoke, and then it's Costco and home because the wife comes home tonight, so I got to clean the house. Ooh. Thanks for hanging in. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure that you sub and turn your notifications on so you know when the next one comes along. And until next time, keep hauling. Oops, wrong way. Fucking smog down here, oh my god. Yeah, so let me blow my nose. Hang on a second here. I'll put this in the bloopers because I'm a honker. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's dirty. There we go. Well, the footage is a little dirty.
It's okay. You can still see my pretty face. It's okay. Doesn't matter though, the camera's dirty. I don't mind. It's not a problem for me.
All right, anyways, let's get serious here.